140. Grip strength. Believe it or not, grip strength is one of the most accurate measurements that you can look at to see what your longevity is based on your muscle mass. So what we're going to talk about is, and let me recap real quick. We said in our whatever years God gives us, we're going to need mobility. We talked about that last week. Muscle, we're going to talk about that today. And mind. Those are the 3 M's that we need to have a super productive life. We want you to be healthy, strong, and productive. And so grip strength, like I said, is one of those measurements. But grip strength measures what I would call global muscle strength, which is totally cool. Think about it, doing bicep curls, doing squats, all those exercise the really big muscles of the body. And what I want to tell you is skeletal muscle has a half-life of about 6.5 days. Well, what does that mean? That means if we don't move that muscle under tension through full range of motion, we lose half of the strength and mass in that every 6.5 days. That is not very long. That's why we need to work out and put ourselves under tension very, very often. I'd say 5 times a week at least. I try to get some sort of movement and motion in 7 days a week. We want to work these muscles. You would think if you would just sit and do nothing, nothing would hurt and nothing would go south. It's absolutely wrong. And we wouldn't think about that in a way for our pets, and we can't think of that as a way for us. So global muscle strength, working out, taking walks, doing all of that is, we want to be doing that because those muscles will, we've heard use it or lose it. That's definitely true. One of the things that we don't always look at, though, is I want to show you this real quick. All of the little muscles in between the spinal joints, they're what keep the spine apart to give the nerves plenty of room to breathe. They're also what has the mobility of our spine, but also our posture. And posture is super huge for longevity also. But if these joints are stressed and they lock out of place, it's just like putting a cast on your arm. I know if I would break my left arm and I had to put a cast on that, I'm going to lose that muscle. If these joints aren't mobile, we talked about that last week, what happens is the muscles, in between, again, they have a 6.5 day half-life. We start losing the strength of those muscles, and you can just see the degeneration that happens, and we literally just crumble over ourselves. And so that's one of the things that I just want everyone to know the difference of global muscle strength versus trunk and core and spine strength is what we work on a ton also. So again, remember, we need mobility. Mobility is going to lead to strength. We need to move our bodies. We need to have ways to move the spine. Then the last one is mind, and we're going to talk about that next week. We'll see you guys. Use it or lose it.